The Scuf Vantage is Scuf's latest pro-level controller for the PS4, and I bought one, but I didn't buy it to play. I bought it to do what we do best here at TronicsFix, and that's tear it down. Now, this is the first Scuf controller I've ever done anything with. I've seen them on their website, but never actually held one. So this is all new to me. I'm not looking at any of Scuf's instructions or anything like that. I'm just gonna see if I can get it torn down. And we have the faceplate that comes off like that. Easy enough so far. Now with that off, I believe we can take off these. Yep. And you can put new ones on there, I believe. Same with this, that's magnetic, which is cool. These buttons are all in there, which I would expect. And that comes off. We've got some removable rumble packs here. One for the left and one for the right. This is the volume level slider. That's a pretty cool feature. You can adjust the volume just by sliding on this part. So we've got two little screws right here. Let's remove those next and see where that gets us. These screws are a Torx T5. Let's take off these customizable paddles here. And we have two screws down on each side here. Okay, and we're in. So here's our first look at the motherboard. You can see the button pads right here. We've got all the chips over here and the analog sticks right here. So next we need to take this top level motherboard off and check out the one on the bottom. These look like all the same size screws. The screws on the sides over here are much longer than these screws. You can see the size difference here. Okay, and these two are connected by, I'm guessing, a ribbon cable or two. There we go. We're gonna flip that up and remove that ribbon cable. So we just pull that up like that. Then we can remove that ribbon cable. And then this battery connector, we can just pull off with a pair of sharp pliers and just pull off on this end, not the connector itself, because that'll just remove the entire connector from the motherboard. There we go. Now this motherboard is removed from the motherboard underneath. I do like this type of design because if something goes wrong with this part of the motherboard, you can just replace that instead of the whole thing. Or if something goes wrong with that motherboard, you can just replace that part. Now let's have a look underneath. So this whole carrier assembly just snaps into place. And then there's this ribbon cable goes down to the charge port down there. So we'll have to be very careful with that. Also need to make sure that we can put these back in where they go. So there's a little groove right down here that this sits in. And here we go, here's the battery. So if you ever need to replace this battery, it just slides out. It's even got a little sliding tray there. Here we've got the part number. It's a great power battery, rechargeable lithium ion, 3.7 watt hours. This actually might be the part number here. I'm not actually sure which it is. So then we have this board, and then we have the charge port down here. It looks like this comes loose. There's two little locating pins right there. This actually projects the color right up here onto this plastic, which goes right through to the Scuf logo. And if you ever need to replace the charge port, that's just going to be the same Torx T5. It's not security Torx, just regular Torx. And the charge port just comes up like that. Now the last component is just this board right here. Looks like more of the Torx T5. And here's that button board. You can see these 4 buttons for the paddles underneath, and then these 2 slider switches for these 2 switches here. And that's about all there is left of our Scuf controller. Now the question is, can we get it back together? So that's what's inside a Scuf Vantage gaming controller, and that's how you get there. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and have a great day.